in Game 4. We're super excited to see this game started. And let's go ahead and kick it off with a roster call.
All right. Starting with the high seed Denver.
You're not on.
Oh. All right. Starting with the high seed Denver, skating in white. We've got 117 Speed Cat, 1216 Jane Ostentatious, 13 Homo Erratic, 143 Whipsqueak, 16 Southern Discomfort, 17 Bold Move Buttons, 26 Mikwaza Be Blazin', 40 Speedlejuice, 64 Vinny, 7 Evil X, 75 Gay of Reckoning, 768 Supersonic, 800 Ghost, 88 Cosmo, and 919 Grizz. Coached by Crunchy.
Skating out here in our number 10 seed team, Cal Derby Galaxy Supernovas, we have number 18 Halligator, number 24 Harley Sin, number 37 Rex, 480 Demoraliza, 4864 Low Down Derby Shame, number 5 Sunny Days, number 6 Hittsburg, number 603 Lieutenant Jan, number 62 Silly Goose, number 626 Maddie Masochist, number 820 Hannah Morley, 86 Zoe Trope, 89 Hot Toady, and number 9 Flower Power. Coaches today for Cal Derby Galaxy Supernovas are R2, Sin Diesel, Deadeye Knight, and Oxytocin.
All right, and we've got some officials for you too. You might recognize some of these names from the first couple of games today. We've got Mike Noise, Andy Oakley, Lemon Stinger, Decider, Silken Tofu, Dairy Air, Queen of Catitude, Danger Muffin, Bon Appetit, Joss, Dysentery, Fours Musher, Johnny Demonic, Kira Duncan, Splatter, Squid Vicious, Bruise Almighty, Vanilla Vice, and Doesn't Matter.
As we get ready to kick off this game, let's also recognize EVIT, our medic sponsors, who are out here keeping everyone safe on the track. EVIT provides high school and adult students with advanced skills and training needed to thrive in today's competitive job market. Thank you, EVIT, for providing many of our medics this weekend for our tournament. We've got 2 minutes till the start, so a little time to talk a little bit about these great teams we have coming into the tournament today. We've had three really great games, and this fourth one promises to be as well.
So I think this is super fun. This is the first time in playoffs we've ever had B team charters, so this is super fun. You've seen some of these B teams already. I remember North America Northeast. We did see Montreal B, and I want to say arch rival B.
New York.
And New York, yeah, New York also. So we've got B teams for a couple of folks here today. We've got Rose City's B team. We've got Denver's B team.
So Denver Bruising and Cal Derby Galaxy are out here playing it off for Game 4. The winner of this game will face up against Denver Mile High Club tomorrow at noon. So really exciting time to play your heart out and then get to play again tomorrow at noon. The loser of this game will move on to a game Saturday at 4 o'clock against Arizona Roller Derby. So skaters are out. We still got a minute till the game starts, but people look ready to go. All of our blockers lined up here at the S1 pivot line. We've got 2 jammers at our Ride All Skates jammer line. And it looks like people are just going to chat a little bit, get comfortable, shake off those nerves. Our officials look ready to go. Hopefully everyone out on the Twitchverse is ready to go as well. We've got Vamp here helping with production. Thanks, Vampira. She will be also loading you up with lots of bot chats in the chat, so if you need to know anything, hit her up. And we're off. 5 seconds to Derby. We've got Rex and Evil X at the jam line.
Nice, let's rhyme.
Rex is pushing that pack right off at the front there and taking lead right off the bat. Evil X with a cover pass. Nope, back on. That was a fakie. Rex is going to call it off with a couple points there.
All right, first points on the board for
Taking lead and 3.
the Derby Galaxy. Shout out to everybody with a space-themed Derby name.
I like that Rex came out with the sunglasses. It's a little bright in here.
It's so bright in here.
The floor is shiny and the lights are bright.
Yeah, right.
We're starting off with 3 3-packs here. We've already got 2 blockers in the box.
We go Juice jamming for Denver. Yep, gonna pick up that first lead for Denver here in Jam 2. Zoe Trope for the Derby Galaxy with 1 to beat, and that is Blazin'. We do see the pivot heading to the box. That is number 9, Flower Power.
This is Zoe Trope's first WFTDA postseason tournament, likely because they're an aged-up junior and too young to have been in a tournament before now.
And there hasn't been a playoffs in 5 years. But actually, this is a lot of the Galaxy's first time a WFTDA postseason. So, you know, welcome. Welcome to your first playoffs, AKA regional champs. And here we go. That is Cosmo up against Sunny Days. Sunny Days, lead jammer. Cosmo right behind her. We're gonna see a fast jam. Rat giving directions from the back as the Denver pivot.
Doing a little USAR style skating here with some quick pack movement, and they've slowed down to let those jammers through.
Here we go. There is an USAR's team in Denver, so this is likely. A lot of Denver area skaters know those rules as well.
Looks like the Supernovas were able to pick up 1 point there, leading it to with a 4-4 jam here. So we're back to our first jammers and a 0-0 score, essentially. Back where we started. Nice to see that we have no blockers in our 187 penalty box. 4 full packs out there with Rex and Vinny jamming.
Wow.
Rex with a nice t-shirt whip there is able to stay in bounds and get lead. Excellent toe stop work there on the inside lane. Vinny is not far behind, getting a little push from Blazin'.
Rex running into bold move buttons, but gonna have to call this one off. Gonna still pick up 4 points there for the Galaxy.
Galaxy's had 3 of our 4 leads so far. Denver is starting down a blocker on this jam, as we see Evil X and Zoe Trope at the
second time they've lined up together. Both of them are looking for the lines. Neither team inclined to give it. And we're going to see a multiplayer block on Lieutenant Jan, and that is going to be lead jammer Evil X.
But Zoe Trope is not far behind and speeding up. We'll see if Denver is able to make any points out of this before Zoe Trope gets up there. Looks like Zoe Trope maybe caught a point or 2 as well. And we've got blockers in the box, so some extra points coming down on those.
They're each going to get 2.
Supernovas took 1.
No, they should have 2.
That doesn't seem possible.
Yeah, and there's 2 because there's a Denver blocker in the box, so that's an OTT point.
Well, it seems both should have 2. Now the scoreboard is correct. Both got 2
points. I'm not often right about points, but I love it when I am.
No, but the scoreboard can't say 1 if there's someone in the box.
Yeah, right? Oh, wow. Unchallenged on the inside line.
Hannah Morley just took that lead jam without a problem.
Bye, Morley.
Beetlejuice is still kind of working on getting out of here.
Misery Lizness in the chat. Let's go X, stab him with your knife hips. Yeah, if you've ever blocked Evil X, that's definitely a thing.
Our 187 penalty box is cleared, which is nice to see. Jammers are still moving around here. Hannah Morley's taken 4 points and coming back around for a few more. And they're going to go ahead and call it. So Supernova's taken a little bit of a lead here. We're 6 jams in.
But as we know, that doesn't mean anything. Because this morning, we did see Santa Cruz come from behind to beat... No, Rat City came from behind to beat Santa Cruz. So, you know, with the similar seeding, who knows what could happen?
Right, it's always nice to see the lead change a couple times in a game. Keeps things interesting.
Like every jam.
All right, we got Sunny Days at the line for Supernovas and Cosmo for Denver. Sunny Days is making quick pushing on that wall, but Cosmo sneaks through with a little t-shirt whip. That's Denver's second lead. I think this is their chance to get some points and get back in this game.
Sunny Days getting some offense from low down Derby Shame, but still working on this initial.
Cosmo's also getting some strong offense there. Sort of 2 set packs with offense and jammers. And Supernovas are out. Cosmo's still working on getting those points on that first lap, and they're going to call it. All right, that 187 penalty box is empty, which is nice to see. We've got 2 full packs out here on our blocker squads. Got Rex on the line again for Supernovas, and Speed Cat for Denver. Rex looking for some offense there, just real patiently telling their blocker to help him out.
So Speed Cat is a pretty recent transfer from Hawaii.
Rex is working hard to push that final blocker out, and Blaze, the pivot from Denver, number 26, is taking a forearm on that.
Blazen's first forearm.
Rex taking a quick 4 points on that, while Denver's still working to get their jammer out. The jammer is got the cover off.
So Star back on.
Denver sending another blocker to the 187 penalty box. Looks like the coach is having Rex take some extra points here. This could be our highest scoring jam so far for the game. They're at 12 points now, I believe.
Early days. Yep, so 4 now on the board for Denver, though CDG is 8 ahead. Yep, gonna call this one off. And we do see another Denver blocker heading back to the box. That's going to be Buttons. So sitting for another, looks like got a direction and a cut in this jam number 8.
So our producer tells us that Bruising Altitude Denver's had 4 scoreless jams. Cal Derby Galaxy 2. Cal Derby has had 6 leads out of the 8 so far, which is starting to show in the point totals. We've got Zoe Trope and Evil X out there fighting it out in this sort of scrum of a pack. But unfortunately, that Denver jammer is going to go to the box on a back block call. Have a power jam for Supernovas. Zoe Trope on the power jam is a little dangerous.
Wow, beautiful juke there from Zoe Trope. Skates right around everybody right before they can form up on her.
Zoe Trope really making jamming look easy.
Wow.
Like, oh, anyone can do this.
If I was a young child, I would also make jamming look easy.
Denver's trying to put up a stronger wall here to slow Zoe down, and she just takes a quick little apex jump right by it, but so does the Denver jammer. Oh, and it looks like
another
X is going back to the box. That's 2 cuts and 1 jam.
Oh, no, back block before, and then it was a cut.
Bummer.
Well, another power jam for the Supernovas.
Got a multiplayer call there on one of the Supernova blockers.
The pivot.
They'll be heading to the 187 penalty box. Zoe Trope's going to call it, ending that one with, I think,
Pivot in the box.
Maybe total. 11 points for
Wow.
Zoe Trope and getting a power start for their next jammer. So a good strategy.
So just down one blocker, but power jam. Can't hate it. Blockers all lining up on the S1 pivot line. We'll see if anybody scoots back to the Rydell Skates jammer line, but no, they do not.
Well, we're going to do a little racing.
We're going to do a little OSARs, a little fast pack action.
This is Hannah Morley out here jamming for the Supernovas on this power start.
Yep, lead is assessed to Morley as X is released from the box on the initial. Oh, yep, Apex jumped through right that initial pass. You know how there's like red flags and green flags and like your decision making? X only ever sees green flags, so to jump or not to jump, she's always gonna jump.
So we're gonna see that called off with 2 points to the Supernovas, leaving them at 39, and all their blockers have cleared out of that 187 penalty box. So we're gonna see both teams starting with a full pack here. Denver is already at 7 penalties for this game, Supernovas at 4. So between penalties and Supernovas taking most of the lead jams on these starts, it's making a difference in the score.
Okay, lead for Speedlejuice. And Denver, sunny days out of the pack. As Juice comes around for a scoring pass, we see some offense happening here in the back of the pack by Jane and Gay. And that's going to end with a couple more points on the board for Denver.
That's Denver's third lead for this first half, and a nice change of pace. We'll see if this fires them up a little bit.
Yeah, it's early days. Like, it's only jammed 11. We're still 17 minutes left in this first half. We got a whole other half to go. Anything can happen at this point.
We've got Rex at the line again for Supernovas. Denver is jamming Cosmo.
Ooh, big spill here in turn 1. I think somebody's going to go to the box for this. Oh, no, that is going to be Rex with the low block.
I think Rex knew that was going to happen before it happened.
Yep, and Halligator joins them in the box with a forearm. So power jam and lead, Denver. Cosmo, also a member of Jewish Roller Derby and Team Philippines.
Cosmo's taken 4 points there. Looks like she's going to take another 4 real quick. Rex is back on the track with the cover off. Their pivot right now is Maddie Masochist, so we'll see if they go for the pass or take it. Looks like Rex is going to make it through and put that cover back on. Cosmo's making quick business of this and is up to 12 points. That's Denver's highest scoring jam this far at 12 points. The highest scoring jam for this game is still 12 points. Rex and Cosmo have both had 12-point jams.
Got a team timeout for the Supernovas.
This is a great time to remind you of all of the wonderful sponsors we have here today, including our 187 penalty box sponsor, 187 killer pads worn by the most pros in the world. If you skate, you know why. Also sponsored by 888. We have a 888 infield officials area, so all our great officials here. 888 has the certified sweat saver from 888. top of the line safety standards and unmatched fit options.
We've also got some raffles going on every day, so make sure you drop a ticket in.
We're raffling a free pass to RollerCon. I believe you can get in on that even on the stream. You can register to get a raffle for the RollerCon tickets. I think there's a QR code to scan.
And of course, thank you to everybody joining us on AZRD Twitch channel. If you want to see this ad-free, make sure you subscribe. And we are back. Zoe Trope up against Vinny, and that is going to be Zoe Trope with the lead. Jammer running away from Rat at the top of the pack. Vinny really hitting this pack hard, trying to get out of here. Caught up.
Vinny's taking that cover off, but pivot's not really available for it just now.
Yep, gotten caught up on a Harley Sin there.
Homoerotic is a pivot and has taken the cover. They're taking a little lap and putting that on.
Star pass completed.
Zoe Trope is still lead. Looks like she's going to call it before Denver's able to take any points on that one. Zoe Trope walking away with 4 points on that jam. Oh, just 3. 3 points. So we're now at 42-28. This is a nice little differential considering that Cal Derby is seeded 10 and Denver is seeded 7. We'll see if they can hold on to this.
Ooh, so big hit on X, and that is going to be a cut track call on Hannah Morley. And that is X now with the lead. Power jam Denver. Yep, she's got that step jump, apex jump right there, right at the end of the apex, really.
This power jam could be exactly what Denver needs right now.
To break Nova's momentum here.
10-point difference, power jam can make all the world difference. But it looks like took a little friendly fire there, and the jammer called it off. Denver will start with a power start now.
So 7-point game. Let's get rowdy. Let's get rowdy. Come on, y'all. You're killing me.
All right, Denver's starting out with the power start here. Cosmo on the line, looking to get lead and make up for this point differential.
Cosmo with her own cheering section here in-house. Definitely helped her get lead there, I think.
Seeing another blocker, number 603, Lieutenant Jan, heading to the box. This is making it a little bit easier for Cosmo to score some points here. Looks like Cosmo's going to take a track cut there, though.
So lead lost, 2-minute jam, power jam, Supernovas.
Hannah Morley, is out here now on a scoring trip. We're going to see another minute of this jam.
And the Denver pivot now heading to the box. That's Rat.
You're hearing the coaches there in the background. We've got some excellent microphones here.
Especially if they're on this close one, they can totally hear that on the stream.
That coach is loud, and these mics are good.
Yeah.
We have another Denver blocker heading to our 187 penalty box while Hannah Morley heads out on another scoring pass trip.
Looks like a direction call on Jane Ostentatious.
Cosmo also coming on a scoring trip. Got 25 seconds left, so we should see some more points put on the board by both teams.
Yeah, you gotta watch Rat and Gay blocking together. What a treat. Okay, got maybe a head block of some kind. Yep, a head block. You don't see that too often. So 4 more points here for the Novas. We are gonna see a forearm Looks like that goes to Gay, Reckoning.
Supernovas taking 12 points on that jam. We'll see if one of these teams can break the 12-point mark and get above one in this game.
So that is Rat and Gay in the box together. Partners in life, partners in penalties. A little bit of a spill here, and that does mean Sunny Days heads to the box. Jammer penalty for the Novas, giving Denver a power jam. And Juice, the lead jammer status.
This is Denver's 7th jam with lead status. So
Okay.
They're scoring pretty well for not getting lead very
Definitely
often.
adjusting. Yeah, Denver's always good at taking advantage. We have not had a lead change yet, but Denver good at taking advantage of mistakes. So we do see a cut assessed to Rat as the pivot, heading back to the box.
That's Rat's
Juice.
3rd penalty.
Yeah,
Both
Juice.
teams have 1 blocker with 3 penalties. So
Juice caught up on Flower Power and Maddie Masochist in the back.
all right, we're at an 11-point game. No, 7-point spread here.
Once again, 7-point game.
Denver's creeping up, trying to get back into position to get that lead change. Got Rex on the line for Supernovas again. Denver's got 1 blocker in the box, so a slight disadvantage on the pack here. And Denver's got Speed Cat out. Rex is real quick to that S1 pivot line and just pushing those blockers out.
Jane and Ghost holding down that 2 wall there. D-Rex with just those 2 to beat, although quite a 2 wall. We're gonna see high block on Rex. Another power jam for Denver.
Some excellent offense there by Denver, just breaking up that Supernova wall that was holding the jammer. But Speed Cat still struggling to get out. Supernova's putting up a good fight, and they're getting the recycle here. We're at 30 seconds into this jam with no lead yet. Supernovas are playing some great defense here. See if they can shut down this power jam. Speed Cat getting lead and calling it off so that Denver will get a power start after this. So Cosmo's coming to the line. Rex is standing in the penalty box, but Denver, I think, really looking to take advantage, get a lead here, score some points.
Okay, here we go. Cosmo with 1 to beat, and she does. Lead jammer for Denver.
Flower Power kind of getting caught up on the jammer there. This is Flower Power's 2nd game. They're on 2 rosters today. Rex is out now, coming up on Cosmo. Cosmo's going to clear that pack. Let's see if she calls it. She's going to call it. It's a smart move. Denver's chipping away at this spread.
Yep.
51-54, getting closer.
3-point game. Blazing in the box as the pivot. So pack advantage, Supernovas.
Denver is making this solid comeback, but with 14 penalties, it really helped them out if they could keep all their blockers on the track.
For sure. But yeah, definitely more of a second half of things team. Here we go.
Zoe Trope out there on the line for Supernovas.
Matched up with Evil X again.
Zoe Trope pushing here to the front around Rat and is going to get lead jam.
You're going to see a forearm assessed to the Novas pivot. That is Knox.
Evil X trying to go after Zoe Trope a little bit. Didn't work out.
Almost destroyed by the jam ref.
Zoetrope facing a pretty big tripod here, but getting a little help from a teammate.
And that is number 6, Hitzberg, a wonderful offensive player.
Evil-X now out, coming around on a scoring trip. Zoetrope moving out of that pack, and she's going to call it off. Cal Derby has been held scoreless the last 3 jams, which really was working to Denver's advantage, but Zoetrope just broke that streak by getting leads, scoring some points, and calling it off. So we're now back at a 7-point spread.
What a game. We got 5 minutes left in the first half. Whew. I know, gotta take a breath. My blood pressure.
Well, Denver's got a full pack out there, so if they can stay out of penalty trouble, this could be their jam.
Wow, okay, there we go. Juice heard that. Lead jammer for Denver, Speedlejuice.
That was some really incredible offensive and defensive play by that Denver pack. They just cleared a lane and a half for their jammer. Really smart work. I think we're going to get a directional call there on the blocker number 17, bold move buttons.
So, 4 more points on the board for Denver. 3-point game once again.
But once again, Denver's got that 4th blocker back in the penalty box.
As you do, we got the 888 infield. Thank you for sponsoring the infield for the officials. They're all hanging out. We got photographers. You will see lots of pictures on the AZRD socials, especially Instagram, so go ahead and give them a follow. Here we go, Sunny Days on the line again for the Supernovas. Vinny for Denver. Both jammers are getting a little offense. Nope, sorry, just Nova's an offense, and that is Sunny Days, lead jammer. Knox with the selective offense means 4 more points for Sunny Days.
We're getting some questions in the chat about Cal Derby Galaxy. Who is the Cal Derby Galaxy? It is a coalition of leagues in the Greater Bay Area dedicated to creating more opportunities for athletes. It's a coalition of a number of leagues, including North Bay Roller Derby, Bay Area Roller Derby, Peninsula Roller Derby, and a few others. So the team has been registered as Cal Derby Galaxy Supernovas.
Rex up against Cosmo. Great matchup from 2 different styles of jammers. And that is going to be Rex, lead jammer for the Supernovas. Cosmo getting recycled back by Flower Power into turn, almost back to turn 1, but pushing right back to turn 2. Pittsburgh maintaining pack.
Some nice defense going on here when you see a pack this stretched out.
Maintaining pack along with.
Cosmo had a really smart move there, kind of got knocked out but didn't get recycled, was able to sneak back in.
Yeah, Cosmo's good at that.
Was really able to split that wall up and make a move for it.
This is the way.
Now at a 14-point differential, but still a really close, nice game. We've had a bunch of really close games today, which is exciting for our viewers. The winner of this team will go on to play Denver Mile High Club.
Denver Mile High Club.
Tomorrow at noon. So,
okie dokie. We've got Zoetrope up against Speedlejuice. So I see we've mixed up that jammer matchup. We do see Gay heading to the box on a high block call. That is Zoetrope, lead jammer for the Supernovas.
Got the Denver jammer, Speedlejuice, heading to the penalty box, giving a pretty nice opportunity to Zoetrope here to make some points. Taking 4 on their first trip.
That Soko heading back to the track after the box. We did see a lot of penalties here for Denver.
Denver doing a good job slowing Zoe Trope down. That's a hard jammer to keep in a pocket. Rat's up there. They're able to really hold pack here since that offense keeps coming up with them, so Denver's able to keep multiple bodies on that jammer. Rat's heading to the box again. I think that might be their 4.
It is.
That's a bummer.
Looks like a direction.
Gotta say, Denver's really doing a number on Zoe Trope. They're up to 8 points, but I think that power jam could have been a lot more damaging for them.
All right, Juice stuck on Lieutenant Jan and Harleyson and Knox. Oh, wow. Zoe coming right around the outside for 4 more points. Not unchallenged, but not as challenged as perhaps could have been. We do have a jam called with 4 more points on the board for the Novas, so massive jam for Zoe Trope. That's halftime, folks, so we'll be right back. We'll talk about those penalties and some more good stuff in a few minutes.
Did you know that your head is not normal? No one's is. Head shapes are as unique as fingerprints, so choosing a helmet that's custom to you is the best way to keep you safe while playing derby. A lot of us have spent most of our derby careers wearing a helmet that's the same size shell, whether you're a size small, medium, large, or extra large. One size fits all doesn't work for our feet, and it definitely doesn't work for your head. Roller derby helmets are designed to absorb and disperse the force of impact using EPS foam, which is scientifically designed to fit close to your head, allowing it to protect your head by crumpling or compressing upon impact. So here's the thing. If your helmet size is a small, but you're wearing the same shell size as your teammate who's an XL, not only does it look kind of funny, the functionality of the EPS foam and how it disperses impact energy is compromised. So no matter how much foam you stuff into your helmet to make it stay put, you're more at risk for head injuries, putting you at risk. The 888 certified Sweat Saver comes in better shell size options than our leading competitor, giving you the highest level of protection upon impact.
Hi, this is Dan from S1 Helmets. We're in the testing lab today testing our new shock-absorbing sizing liners, the RAD liners. RAD foam reduces, absorbs, and disperses energy. With the creation of the RAD liners, we sought to change the single purpose of a traditional sizing liner and not only make it a sizing liner, but also a sweat absorber and impact reducer. S1 RAD liners feature our proprietary special blend of foam that add an additional layer of impact reduction built into the sizing liner that reduce, absorb, and disperse impact energy away from the head when impacted. Lab tests show that depending on the impact, RAD liners reduced impact energy an additional 7.5 to 16.5%, averaging 12% energy reduction to the head in all liners tested. RAD liners are sized just like our standard sizing liners and fit into all S1 Lifer helmets and are covered in a sweat-absorbing, hand-washable terry cloth fabric. S1 RAD liners, next level protection. The S1 Lifer helmet is a culmination of innovation in design, quality, safety, and fit. The Lifer helmet features our specially formulated EPS foam called Fusion Foam, blending low, medium, and high density beads together to create our impact-reducing inner foam mold. The inner foam mold is what does all of the impact energy dispersion in the S1 Lifer helmet, and it is protected by our high rebound ABS outer plastic shell. The S1 Lifer helmet combines the safety of a certified multiple impact and certified high impact helmet with a comfortable comfortable, deep-fitting design. The Lifer helmet's progressive styling gives it a unique look while also showcasing more traditional features by combining 5 circular air vent holes with 6 teardrop air vents. The Lifer's adjustable strap sliders make it very easy to adjust the straps to fit a variety of comfortable strap positions. The Lifer helmet is fitted using our color-coded, adjustable, and sweat-absorbing sizing liners, fitting heads from 20.5 inches to 23.5 inches. Get a Lifer, be a Lifer.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
We've got 3 minutes before our next half starts, so a good time to remind you of some of our wonderful sponsors. We'd like to thank Brick Road Coffee. Brick Road Coffee believes in supporting local businesses and using organic and ethically sourced ingredients as much as possible. They work with companies that align with their values of acceptance, community, and of course, great coffee. Check out Brick Road Coffee next time you're in Tempe, Arizona. We'd also like to thank our after-party sponsor, New Belgium Brewing, Arizona. Voodoo Ranger Hard Charge Tea is bolder, more flavorful, and has the highest ABV of the hard tea shelf. Hard tea with more bite. All right, we're coming back from our halftime. Bruising altitude at 55 points, Supernovas at 86. Bruising altitude has had 19 penalties in this first half. Supernovas at 13 penalties. Our highest scoring jam was by Zoe Trope from Cal Derby Galaxy Supernovas. That was a 16-point jam. But we've seen Rex, Morley, and Cosmo each score 12-point jams, which were also quite effective in the score. Getting some shout outs from our Twitch feed about the great camera work. You can see our benches organizing themselves and getting ready to get back in action. We might also get a sweep over to the 888 infield to see our wonderful officials. We want to thank all the officials who volunteer to come out to these tournaments and make this happen. They're doing the hard work to keep everyone playing roller derby. We've got a minute to go. If you're out there on the Twitch watching our live stream, you can get rid of those ads by registering for an account with Arizona Roller Derby. That helps to keep this feed coming to you, all that great camera work, all the wonderful quick little bot chats we have that enable you to get information while you're watching from home. Help sponsor AZRD's feed and keep us going so that we can keep the game going for you.
That was the rolling whistle.
Looks like Cosmo and Rex are heading to the line. getting a big jammer lineup here, a little high five. The Cal Derby Galaxy Supernovas starting short a few blockers here on the track. They've got 2 in the box. Blazing giving a show. And here we go with the Rydell Skates jammer line starting off the second half of this game.
All right.
Cosmo taking the quick lead.
Easy lead. Rex with 1 to beat, and it is Blazin. Cosmo out on the outside line. 4 points, Denver. Little high five from the jammers.
Supernovas starting down a blocker on this jam as well. Taking a little time to clear that box, but they've got Zoe Trope on the line.
All right, that's the cheer for Speedlejuice. So if you say it 3 times, she gets lead. I don't make the rules.
Speedlejuice is just running outside to lane 4 and taking it. That was an effective chant. The crowd goes wild. But Zoe Trope is right on their tail. We'll see if Denver can take a few points here. They're gonna take 4 and call it. That was real quick business. Speedlejuice made that look easy. Oh, and I thought we were going to get to start our first jam of the half with a clear 187 penalty box, but it looks like Gay just went back to the box for a back block.
It's okay, Gay. No one's perfect. You got this.
We've got Sunny Days and Evil X here on the jam line, and Evil X is not lead. Sunny Days got it. They both came out about the same time in lane 1 and 4. That was nice work. Looks like Denver may have changed their jam start strategy a little bit at that halftime.
X knocked out, but looks like maybe only 1 hand went out of bounds. So the apex jump was successful, but still gonna have to somehow work for those points. Right here, a penalty. But what is it? Yep, that's a back block on 7-5. Nope, that was from previously.
Evil X struggling to get through this Supernova wall.
Ooh, big spill on the outside.
Meanwhile, Sunny Days is kind of just taking laps, but now looks like Denver's got that wall set up on them too.
So getting some offense from Lowdown Derby Shame. Sunny Days was at the front of the pack, but now's at the back of the pack. See a big hit from Flower Power on Blazin.
Evil X is coming around on a first scoring trip, so Sunny Days is going to call it. It's going to widen that spread a little bit between Denver and the Supernovas. That was a 12-point jam there for Sunny Days.
Eight-point differential is always respectable. Hey, don't forget, if you're here this weekend, the after party is pool-less pool party at the Forum Lounge here in Mesa. Here we go, Vinny and Rex on the line for Denver and California Derby Galaxy. That is going to be Rex, lead jammer, Supernovas.
CDG Supernovas have taken lead 3 of the 4 times this half.
Rex knocked out by Jane Ostentatious, who also went out of bounds. We see a no-earned pass there.
Got a cover pass there to Denver, passing that cover to Homo Erratic, otherwise known as Rat. So Rat is now jamming for Denver. Looks like Rex is going to call it off before Denver is able to snag any points.
Yeah, so on that last pass, interestingly, because there was that no-earned pass call, it looks like Rex only got 3 points on that one pass, so sometimes this happens.
Denver Bruising altitude coach is stepping out here, signaling for an official review. They're heading to the 888 infield to talk to our officials.
I think we've only had one.
File a complaint.
Only one file a complaint. HR.
You know, the games today have been, they have all finished early. so that the whole tournament has been on time thus far, and I would credit that mostly to teams not taking too many official reviews.
Yeah, yeah, and the ORs honestly aren't taking too long. So I think we've only had one actually successful OR so far this weekend.
Yep.
Yep, just the one.
I think, the refs have been doing the officials have done a great job with calls, so the coaches are not generally unhappy. I think we saw a few official reviews used as time clock stops in a couple games, but we've only had a few official reviews that were really very serious. Our officials are now collecting in the 888 infield to have a chit chat, and we'll soon learn what this official review is about.
So of course, if you're watching on Twitch, make sure you tell us what you think the OR is about. Wrong answers only.
Because the best way to officiate is really far away in your screen at home.
Yeah, absolutely.
At the Twitch feed.
Yeah, be our keyboard warriors.
Always the best angle on a penalty.
Ooh, are they picking up the microphone? Ooh, they're doing it. Don't worry, Swole Destroyer, you have not missed what the OR is about yet. Here we go. Oh, just teasing us by standing there with the microphone in hand.
Well, the head NSO is not going to make the call. They're just going to hand it over. Here it
know.
goes.
Okay, yes, tell us.
Denver was requesting a cut call on the opposing jammer in the previous jam. Upon review, no cut call will be issued, and Denver does not retain the review for the period.
Thank you very much. Wonderful mic work from our officials, making those calls really clear for everyone in the room and those online.
Do you want to announce, please?
Denver was looking for a track cut and didn't get it. Zoetrope hot off the line and just wheezes by everyone down lane 1. So Zoetrope is lead. Cosmo is getting recycled back, taking that cover off. Zoetrope coming around on a scoring trip, getting some offensive help from Pittsburgh, I think that is.
Mm-hmm. You are correct.
Zoetrope and Pittsburgh seem to be a dynamic duo on this offense in the front line.
Look, when you find an offensive player who just, works for you, you want to go out with them every single time.
The Supernovas are also doing a lot of damage on that Denver jammer there, really holding Cosmo, but she finally got out on the outside.
Here we go. Where there's a Cosmo, there's a way.
We are 5 jams into this second half, and Cal Derby Galaxy Supernovas have taken 4 lead jams in that time. So slowly making this spread a little more substantial as we see our 10th seed team leading the 7th seed team. By 37 points?
Sure.
I think that's right, Matt.
I can't do math in my head. Come on. That's why I do this.
Morley taking lead with Speedlejuice right on their back, and Speedlejuice is in front, but not lead jammer. Supernova bench is saying call it. And Speedlejuice took a dip and looked like they were going to get some points, but they're getting 0. Nice effort. Take a little official timeout, which is always a good time for a sponsor read. How about all these excellent skaters? Do you have a favorite one? Join in the voting by scanning the QR code posted around the building or following the link in the chat and select your favorite as tournament MVP. We will be announcing the tournament MVPs after the final game on Sunday, so you can vote all day today, all day Saturday, and all day Sunday for your favorite MVPs. You'll also see that we're doing game MVPs from the announcers table, and those are posting onto the social media. So you can get on Instagram and see who the MVPs are for each game later today.
And just a reminder, if you are watching on Twitch, you can get an ad-free experience by subscribing to the AZ Roller Derby Twitch. If you have a Amazon Prime subscription, you do get a free Twitch sub. So you could use that. And that is how we keep these streams free. Mostly free.
All right, we're back here on the Rydell Skates Jammer line. This is Jam 7. Sunny Days jamming for the Supernovas and Evil X for Denver. Sunny Days is going to take a track cut call there, so not rewarded lead. Evil X still pushing their way through this fierce line of blockers. We're going to move the camera away for a moment while the track collects itself and take a little time out. This is a great time to recognize our medic sponsor, EBIT. EBIT provides high school and adult students with the advanced skills and training needed to thrive in today's competitive job market. Thank you to EBIT for providing many of our medics this weekend. These medics play a really critical role in keeping our skaters safe and enabling these games to go on.
So we also have a lot of vendors here this weekend. I see Left Turn Clothing over there. You can also check them out online. So they are also here.
We've got Siphon Draw Apothecary here. It's a local Derby-owned small business that handcrafts over 100 organic skincare products. You can check them out here in the building and get your Superstition Pain Relief Stick and sports gear spray to keep you and your gear smelling fresh. You can also go to www.siphondraw.com to shop online or visit in person at the Goldfield Ghost Town located in Apache Junction, Arizona. They're a local favorite and an old Derby skater, so I think they also make an appearance at RollerCon if you're heading there.
All right, we are back. Cosmo up against Sunny Days.
Sunny Days is in the box. Cosmo's got a power start here, so Denver's really looking to get lead and get some points, but the Supernovas are putting up a really effective defensive wall here on Cosmo.
Here we go. And we are going to see a multiplayer block on Harley Sin, and that is lead jammer Cosmo.
You know, 24, I think Harley Sin also played in a game earlier today, so we're seeing a couple of repeat skaters who are on 2 rosters.
That's right, yep. Got up some players for Santa Cruz here on the Supernovas.
Putting in the work on tournament day if you're on 2 rosters. It's a new WIFTDA rule. Cosmo's here on a scoring trip. Takes a little fall, but gets up and takes 4 points with that.
Yeah, if you don't see her on the ground out of bounds, it didn't happen.
Sunny Days is coming up behind, but I think Cosmo's going to try to make the most out of this. Taking 12 points and calling it.
Wow, great big jam for Denver here.
That should take that spread by about half. I think there was a 37-point difference, so take 12 off that. We're at 25 maybe?
Yeah.
That's right, 25 points.
Math.
This is still anybody's game.
Honestly, it really is. We've got plenty of time left.
Denver's got a full pack out there, which is nice. They already have 21 penalties, so keeping their blockers on the track will help them make up this 25 points.
We got the juice cheer, and yep, that's how you know it works. Lead jammers, Beetlejuice.
But Rex is right on their tail. We'll see how many points can be accrued before this gets called off. Blazing over here, fighting it out with a low down derby shame.
So Rex going fast enough to hold Denver down to 2 points on that. 23.
That's right.
Point
37,
game.
25, 23. Denver is chipping away. That's 3 jams in a row. They've taken a couple points. So let's see if they can keep this up, make this a really exciting game for everybody.
I think it's for sure the juice cheer.
Zoe Trope on the line. This is always a dangerous one.
Here we go, Zoe on the line for
she makes
Kelsey.
easy work of it.
Wow.
Taking lead. Also see Grizz, blocker from Denver, Bruising Altitude, just taking people out. Really effective blocking happening out there. Rat with the cover pass. We'll see how many points Zoe takes before calling this off. Denver's really committed to stopping her.
The commitment forces the call off.
Someone's going to the box here from this jammer play. I think it might be Gay of Reckoning. That would be their 4th penalty.
Gay.
Bummer. We have 3 blockers on the Denver side with 4 penalties. Rat, Gay, and Bold Move Buttons. Supernova is keeping those penalties much lower. Nobody has 4 penalties over there.
Yeah, just a couple people sitting on 3. Okie dokie, here we go. Sunny Days up against Cosmo. Who will it be? Both of them get knocked out to either side of the track. Gonna have to do a little recycle here. Sunny Days with a little offense from Lowdown Derby Shame at the top of the pack. Cosmo looking for the way through on that outside. It's just had success before.
Blazing with a really nice knockout there on the jammer.
Yeah.
Some great blocking work happening here. Cosmo is working hard, but so are those blockers.
Blazing tries to recycle back, but stopped by her own jammer, and that's going to be Cosmo with the lead jammer.
Yeah, Blazing going for the recycle ended up doing some effective O for Cosmo, so that worked out.
Yeah.
That looks like Lowdown Derby Shame is heading to the box for a directional. There's a lot of movement on this jam, and now we've really slowed down here between turn 2 and 3.
Okay, we are going to see another direction call.
Alligator heading to the box.
Alligator. Jam will end with 2 Supernova blockers in the box. So pack advantage Denver.
4 points on that, but Cosmo put up a lot of fighting and energy. That was an exhausting jam for only 4 points.
You got to take them where you can.
All right, we're back on the right L skates jammer line. Cal Derby Galaxy and Supernovas down 2 blockers, so Denver needing to take advantage of this. Looks like Rat's in position to hit some offense.
Do you say Knox at the top of the pack?
Beetlejuice really getting held back by these blockers.
An eye on Juice.
They're on their way and they're out.
Yep, she is out of the pack.
Beetlejuice coming around on a scoring trip. This could be it for Denver.
Oh, right there on the outside. Just maybe would have had to recycle, but got the call off from the bench.
Denver real fierce about calling that one off. The whole team
right,
was yelling at the jammer, just call it, just call it. So looks like that timeout maybe is
call it or no dinner, no.
Change the Denver strategy. And the strategy is get 4 and end it. Keep those Supernovas in the box while you can. We're at a 19-point differential here. Still quite a close game. Supernovas have Zoe Trope on the line against Vinny from Denver.
Big hit on Zoe, but she's up fast.
Oh, and this jammer from Denver,
block.
Vinny, is heading to the box. We have a power jam for Zoe Trope. This is definitely not where Denver wants to be.
But no, a high block there on the jammer. So power jam, Supernovas. Everyone's screaming stuff, but I can't quite hear it.
I think Denver is really wanting to slow down this power jam as much as possible.
It is wise.
Zoe Trope has really taken the most points out of them in this game. And
nice footwork there, Blazin and Soko at the end. And that is Vinny now out of the box. Oh, almost threw that initial, but knocked out to the inside.
Zoe Trope's on a second scoring trip here. And there they go for 8 points.
Losing the Nova's pivot to the box now.
Some nice little offense done by Bold Move Buttons to get the jammer out. Vinny is now on their first scoring trip. It's a long jam Zoe Trope took there, about a minute and a half. Taking, I think, 9 points.
I think you're right.
11.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, 11-point jam. Team timeout. So yeah, Bruising Altitude has called an OR, lost an OR. Has all their team timeouts left. Denver doing well so far in the time management piece. Supernovas used 2 team timeouts, got 1 left.
So our producer Vamp is telling us that we've had 14 jams, and each one of those jams has been scoreless for one of the teams.
Wow.
Yeah, so Bruising Altitude has been scoreless for 6 jams, and Cal Derby Galaxy, the remaining jams. So whoever's getting lead is making points and holding the other team at 0.
Wow.
It's a really lot of discipline from the jammers and a lot of effective blocking.
For sure, especially given how some of these jams have gone on for almost 2 minutes.
I think this also means whoever gets lead gets the points.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So this is that's an interesting pattern. Thank you for pointing that out, producer Vamp.
Yeah, I like that.
That also means that this point differential is being driven by getting lead jammer more often.
Yeah, totally, totally. All right, here we go. Rex up against Cosmo. So Cosmo here on the inside line. Yeah, there we go. Lead jammer for Denver.
But Rex is not far behind. I think if we want to see what's been happening all along, Cosmo's going to take some points and call it. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
4-0.
We're psychic.
All right, and we're coming back here with 2 full packs. Nobody in the 187 penalty box, which is also nice to see. Blockers sort of hanging out on our S1 pivot line.
JK, going back to that jammer line, and that is Beetlejuice, lead jammer for Denver.
Beetlejuice, when they get lead, it's immediate.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They must have some jam start that works perfectly for that jammer every time.
And it's usually the inside line left open just enough.
But they're getting shut down a little bit by the Supernovas wall, so making the most out of it with 3 points on that, and holding holding the Supernovas at 0. We're back again with 2 full packs. It's nice to see the blockers stand out of the box.
Let's got some blockers. We see Gay and Grizz and Jane. And Red. Here we go. Sunny days are here again. Up against Cosmo, looking for that inside line, knocked out by Lieutenant Jan, who is in turn knocked out by Gay. Just a little chain reaction of stuff. So Cosmo's out first, but is not lead. Got no earned pass here.
These Denver blockers are doing a great job on Sunny Days. Gay is now up there. They're trying to bridge that out.
Sunny Days is the lead jammer, but Cosmo is scoring. Oh, we are going to see a cut track call on Cosmo.
She fell, and though she was in the track, her feet flipped outside the track, and so both her feet took a little sweep outside that while she was on the floor.
Her little feeties.
Yeah, bummer.
All right, Power Jam Supernovas. In the chat, everybody's like, oh, these officials are awesome. Yeah, they really are.
It's really helpful when the jammer goes out right in front of the official table.
I know, right? Yeah. Lots of offense happening, but really nice penalty kill.
Denver really putting an end to this power jam. They are holding that jammer and just making Sunny Days work for it. So much so that Cosmo is coming back to the track. Well done on that Denver defense. It's really wonderful to see a set of blockers stop a power jam like that. And they're still just working Sunny Days up there.
Yeah. So low down Derby Same trying to play some offense for Sunny Days, as they have been wont to do. Oh, we got to see, a forearm on Cosmo. Another penalty for Denver at the end of the jam.
Though she was able to take 3 points.
Yeah.
So while out there throwing a forearm at someone, she happened to get her hips past 3 others.
Effectively 0-0, 3-3 JM here. 99-122, Nova's in the lead.
Oh, that's a lot of work for not making a difference.
That's a lot of work for 3 points, yeah.
Well, 0 points.
0, effectively, yeah.
All right, we got all our blockers on the track, but only 1 jammer. Denver starting in the box here. So the Supernovas coming out with Power Jam, and of course they fielded Zoe Trope, their most successful jammer for this game. Zoe Trope does a little swivel, a little this and that, and then heads to lane 4 where it's wide open. The pivot for Cal Derby Galaxy Supernovas heading to the box.
So Soko goaded a little bit in the back here, but gets away. Zoe getting some offense. And there we go, Cosmo back on the track. Star in hand, doing some hand motions. Knocks out one of the blockers. Here we go, done with the initial.
Cosmo making quick work of that will help to end Zoe's run here. Zoe Trope is not calling it. This might be our first jam where the opposing jammer also makes a point.
Yeah, right? Well, Cosmo had already completed the initial, so she's scoring anyway, I think.
We have not had a non-lead jammer score yet this half. So
yeah.
Cosmo will be our first. Denver blockers are just holding Zoe Trope quite effectively, even though Zoe's got a little O there helping her out.
And that is...
I think that's Hot Toady up there.
Yeah, sure is.
Number 89. But it's hard to hit O when there's 4 people.
Stuff is happening. I heard a whistle. Oh, a forearm on Cosmo.
And now the Supernova's bench is screaming, call it,
Now
so
call
they can
it.
get a power start. Why waste that last 5 seconds?
Poor Cosmo.
Cosmo did take 2 points on that jam, so it was not for nothing.
So yeah, not lead and got points. The first time in this half that's happened. So good on you, Cosmo.
Cosmo just wants more time on the track. So
To be fair,
3 jams in a row, she'll be out here.
she does love her skating.
The Supernovas are fielding Rex for this power start. And we're going to get a timeout here.
Okay.
While we enjoy this timeout, we can remind you about some of our wonderful sponsors, including 888 XL helmets don't belong on size small heads. The certified sweat saver, better fit, safer fit.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, I skate for Arizona Roller Derby, and we have a 888 sponsor. So
So you got to try the new helmet. How do you like it?
Yep. They're nice. They're
Yeah?
nice. I think that folks like the 888 helmets because they fit everyone on the team.
That's good. Yeah.
No matter your hair type, that helmet will fit you.
Ah, so it's inclusive.
Yes.
That I can get behind.
We also have Rydell Skates sponsoring our jammer line. Rydell Skates prides itself on delivering performance-driven roller skating products with unmatched quality. Rydell Skates, made to move you.
All right, shout out to everybody in the Twitch chat. Thanks for hanging with us.
Little reminder, the winner of this game moves on in the bracket to play Denver Mile High, so that'll be a challenge.
Yeah, well.
Rex with the power start, pushing on through, and lots of effective O from their team.
Yeah, and the loser of this game will play the host, Arizona Roller Derby, tomorrow at 4 p.m. So, Rex out here on a scoring pass. First time Juice hasn't gotten a lead in a hot minute. But starting from the box, coming on, and Rex just going under her teammate's arms. That's fun. Right through that Denver pack. Juice looking for the star pass.
Rex
Here we
at
go.
8 points.
Star pass completed to Rat, but oh no, a multiplayer. But is Rat the jammer?
I believe so, because the scoreboard has homoerotic listed as jammer. They're
All right.
holding the jammer cover and putting it on, so jammer is in the box.
So
This gives
must have been a legal pass.
Rex an opportunity to break their record of 12 points. Their previous highest scoring jam in this game was 12, so
Okay.
looking to make 16 here.
And we'll get to see Juice's blocking skills.
Rex is going for it. Let's see if they make more. This could be exciting.
Here we go. Tied with Zoe for highest scoring jam now.
That's right. We could see the highest scoring jam of the game happen right now before our eyes.
Rat at the back of this California Derby Galaxy pack.
Rex is just pushing out that Denver wall.
Wow.
Denver staying together, doing a great job. Little offense coming up, holding pack there, so Rex is not able to get them to bridge out.
Nice footwork there from Rat on the inside line before the jam ends.
I think
So-
we're going to see Rex get our highest scoring jam of the game right now.
That's a
20
score.
points.
Wow.
Let's hear it for Rex if you're in the house for our 20-point jam. That's the highest scoring jam we've had this game. All right, we're now at a 49-point spread here. Evil X jamming for Denver and Hannah Morley for Cal Derby Galaxy Supernovas. Hannah Morley pushing those Denver blockers out in the front around turn 1. Looking to get a little bridge. Evil X getting recycled back almost to our right all skates jam line. They're now all sitting pretty at the S1 pivot line. Morley coming around on a scoring trip, and Evil X is out. Some really effective offense there by Maddie Maskis. You may remember her from jamming earlier today.
So Morley not going to let X score. Another few points on the board for the Supernovas. 101-153, 6:09 left on this clock. We see Denver taking one of their first team timeouts. And wow, yeah. So thanks again, everybody joining us on the chat. You've just seen one of the highest scoring jams, the highest scoring jam of the game.
If you're enjoying watching this event taking place in Mesa, Arizona in this beautiful facility, come join us again August 30th to September 1st for Monsoon Madness. Monsoon Madness is taking the desert by storm right here in Mesa, Arizona. Arizona Roller Derby Rising is hosting a 3-day roller derby tournament featuring a WFDA sanctioned and open gender bracket with 6 teams each. Find out more at Arizona Roller Derby.
Denver having fun setting up the old 4-point start. Harleyson handing the pivot to Knox.
Denver switching it up a little bit.
Yeah. So here we go. Here we go. Everybody collapsing into more familiar shapes. And that is Juice on the outside. There we go. Lead jammer for Denver.
That Beetlejuice is really doing some great work with those blockers off the line. This might be the first time we'd seen Zoe Trope not take lead. So a nice, effective switch up that Denver pulled there is working for them.
Hot Toady playing lots of offense. Still trying to get Zoe Trope out of here. Juice on a scoring pass.
Some great defense here by Cal Derby Galaxy Supernovas. They are really just putting the stops on Juice.
I hear a forearm call from an OPR.
Oh, Juice is just getting wrangled up in there while Zoe Trope is still trying to get around those Denver blockers and has made it out.
Yep, that's a forearm on Blazin. Direction now on, looks like Supersonic.
Looks like Juice is going to take 3 points from that jam.
Oof, and the jam will end with a couple of Denver blockers in the box.
Denver is at 29 penalties. Supernovas are at 19. And while Denver is leading in penalties, some of their blockers who were in a bit of trouble seem to have calmed down and are being more effective this half. Evil X coming out there right behind Rex. But Evil X is getting the cut call and heading to our 187 penalty box. This is giving Rex a power jam opportunity. You know, this point spread seems to be somewhat explained by power jams. Cal Derby Galaxy Supernova is really making a lot of points on these power jams.
So Rex coming into the pack a little slow, but it's deceptive. Out for 4 more points.
Evil X is now back on the track and in the game. Rex working to get 4 more points on this trip. Their coach telling them to just stay calm. I think they're looking to, burn the clock a little bit.
It would make sense to do that at this point for sure.
This point differential not expected given the seeding of these teams, so
right.
I imagine
but not
Cal Derby Galaxy very happy with themselves right now.
Not the first upset we've seen so far today, so star pass completed. That is Blazing now with the star. The chat is very happy about Rex's yellow socks, makes them easy to spot.
The socks and the sunglasses are really bringing together a nice sort of persona on the track. Makes Rex quite visible and a little bit standing out from the team. It looks like we have potentially an official review coming, definitely a timeout. But the coaches from Cal Derby Galaxy Supernovas are maybe just having a chit chat with the officials. We'll see if this becomes official.
So last team timeout for the Supernovas. They are out. All they've got left is that official review. So coming up after this, we have Friday, 6 p.m., Santa Cruz versus Rose City Axles of Annihilation. And Friday at 8 p.m. today, Rose City Wheels of Justice versus Happy Valley.
Happy Valley and Santa Cruz have both already played today, so they'll be coming out a little tired. And some of those skaters on Santa Cruz are also playing right now.
So they may be
their third game for the day.
All right, now we do have an OR.
Our coaches and captains are heading to the 888 infield to have a little conversation with our excellent officials. We'll be able to tell you what's going on once they report back to us.
It is Crunchy and R2.
In the meantime, we can let you know that you can follow the posts on social media. You can follow Arizona Roller Derby's social media at AZ Roller Derby for all the details on the events today. You can also follow the Instagram social media account for the tournament.
Hey, shout out to the people who programmed the bots. They're really great. We actually do have a lot of really good commands on the Twitch channel today. It's got all the rules explanations. You can even find out skater names and where they're skating. And yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff on there. So thank you to everybody who has subscribed. Appreciate you.
We have some wonderful folks behind the scenes running this tournament, from officials to announcers to volunteers to our audiovisual people who have spent a lot of time figuring out excellent codes for people to make the experience as great as they can for our Twitch viewers. We wanted to keep this stream free for everyone, but we'd also like to be able to cover costs. So if you can get your sponsorship or just donate a little to help keep that Twitch running, it's really wonderful that we can offer it to people all around the world who want to watch roller derby. And a shout out to Murray for doing the great coding behind all our chatbots.
Murray, the true MVP.
Supernovas were requesting an additional multiplayer block on the jammer in the previous jam. Upon review, no additional penalty will be issued. California Supernovas does not retain the review for the period.
And there you have it.
There we have it. One more lost OR.
And still these games are on time.
Right?
Gotta hope this tournament keeps us up. It's really wonderful.
Most efficient ref crews ever. Here we go, and that is, yep, ooh, almost Cosmo, but that is gonna be Sunny Days, lead jammer for the Supernovas. Cosmo right behind her.
We'll see what happens here with California in the back end as blockers.
Oh, wow. So, okay, low down left to play some offense, and left 2 behind to catch Cosmo, which they did.
And it works.
And it worked.
Took 4, Cosmo now taking 4. It looks like the Supernovas have moved away from their hit it and quit it, and they're gonna try to run this clock down.
Okay, direction call on Denver blocker. The jam will come to an end. Sunny Day is going to pick up 3 more points here. So still a positive jam for the Supernovas. Just 2 minutes, just about 2 minutes to go.
Wonder if this jammer is going to get a little shout out from the audience. Some motivation for our jammers.
Shout out to Knox from Oxytocin. Knox is a beast and also my friend.
Oh, Morley just making it easy, taking lead there. Speedlejuice not far behind. We're at 1 minute and 20 seconds now. Will be interesting to see whether the Supernovas call it or run it. Looks like they're going to take some points and call it.
Cosmo being sent out at the last second.
Cosmo and Zoetrope on the line.
44 seconds left on this period clock.
Interesting strategy. The blockers have sort of really spread out.
Yeah. Such trust. Whew. A lot of trust in that blocking core.
There's a lot of confusion about what the call should be there as the jammer kind of got wrapped up in the blockers.
So Soko sent to the box for a direction almost immediately, a forearm on buttons.
Cosmo's taking the cover off. Their pivot moving down track. A lot of chaos out here with Denver just kind of recycling blockers into that box. Blazing is now heading to the box. There's a line to get into the box here. Denver not able to hold 2 blockers at a time on this track. And Zoetrope just taking advantage and taking laps. She's going to take a 20-point jam now.
Okay, Zoetrope.
Still 45 seconds left. I think Zoetrope's going to break our record on highest scoring jam here.
So maybe they've got a friendly competition going between Zoe and Rex.
Well, she's at 24 now, and there's still 30 seconds on the clock, so I'd expect her to get to 28 or 32 before this jam ends.
Wow. Well, Zoe will be the one to beat this weekend then.
Though Denver finally has 4 blockers on the track, so maybe they'll slow Zoe down a little now. Oh, she's calling it.
Okay, a hop, skip, and an apex jump to victory.
24 points. 25. That is an excellent jam by Zoetrope. She's finishing off the game with a highest scoring jam.
That was a really fast rolling whistle, too.
Our unofficial score is 200 to 108. The 7th seed upsetting the 10th seed here. They'll go on to play Denver Mile High Club. The Denver Bruising Altitude will play AZRD's All-Stars tomorrow. We're going to get our MVPs going here.
Wow, congratulations to the California Derby Galaxy. You'll be playing Denver's Mile High Club. And that will be later tomorrow at 12 p.m. So the noon game. Get a little lunch, get a little derby.
Here to report the MVPs from this last game on Bruising Altitude. The MVP blocker was Jane Ostentatious, MVP jammer Cosmo, MVP Team Spirit, Homoerotic, or Rat. For Cal Derby Galaxy Supernovas, our MVP blocker was Lowdown Derby Shame, number 4864. MVP jammer Zoetrope, number 86. And Team Spirit Award goes to Rex, number 37. Big shout out to the MVPs for this game. If you'd like to vote for MVP for the tournament, you can do that online. If you're in the building, you can do that by QR code. Thanks so much for joining us for this game. It was a wonderful, close, interesting game. Next up on the hour, please join us for Rose City Axis of Annihilation versus Santa Cruz. That'll be at 6 p.m. Arizona time, which is also the same as California time.
Yep. And we are on time, so we're going to definitely start on time.
Yep. We'll take a little break, enjoy the advertisements, get yourself a drink, and join us again on the hour.
See you later.
Did you know that your head is not normal? No one's is. Head shapes are as unique as fingerprints, so choosing a helmet that's custom to you is the best way to keep you safe while playing derby. A lot of us have spent most of our derby careers wearing a helmet that's the same size shell, whether you're a size small, medium, large, or extra large. One size fits all doesn't work for our feet, and it definitely doesn't work for your head. Roller derby helmets are designed to absorb and disperse the force of impact using EPS foam, which is scientifically designed to fit close to your head, allowing it to protect your head by crumpling or compressing upon impact. So here's the thing, if your helmet size is a small, but you're wearing the same shell size as your teammate who's an XL, not only does it look kind of funny, the functionality of the EPS foam and how it disperses impact energy is compromised. So no matter how much foam you stuff into your helmet to make it stay put, you're more at risk for head injuries, putting you at risk.
The 888 certified Sweat Saver comes in better shell size options than our leading competitor,
giving you the highest level of protection upon impact.
One of the most advanced, scientific, and accurate ways to show how much better the S1 Lifer helmet is versus the traditional soft foam skate helmet is to actually test these in an accredited, independent, third-party testing facility. This is the S1 Lifer helmet, which is constructed with our patented blend of EPS fusion foam. This is a traditional soft foam skate helmet, which is constructed with soft foam inserts. We're going to put helmets onto this head form that has an accelerometer in it that measures impact energy. The head form is connected to a computer that measures the amount of impact that gets to the head in a simulated impact. Basically what you're seeing is that the soft foam helmet is allowing the impact energy to go directly through the helmet and get to the head form. With the S1 Lifer helmet, the fusion foam is crushing that energy and dispersing it out and reducing it 4 times the amount the soft foam helmet did. The S1 Lifer helmet, a better, safer helmet.
The S1 Pro knee pad is built to last and perform, blending highly durable fabrics and materials into an innovative design with exceptional craftsmanship. We use a very tough, military-grade ballistic nylon for the outer shell material. We triple-stitched every seam to prevent blowouts and reinforced all of the straps with additional stitching. Our top straps are made with a high-retention elastic that minimizes excessive stretching and incorporates a length adjustment system to allow you to lengthen or shorten the top strap. The inner knee cup mold is streamlined and deep-fitting and features a 4-tiered foam system combining varying densities of foam with shock-dispersing foam to achieve both shock reduction and comfort on impact. The inner foam layer is a high-rebound memory foam which absorbs shock and molds to your knee on impact, stabilizing the knee, helping to prevent slippage. Our kneecap has a flat surface that supports stability on impact and is made with a high abrasion polycarbonate plastic for durability. The S1 Pro knee pad, stability, durability, functionality.